I wanted to answer the question as to how long this fan will run on this USB power bank. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to try a little experiment here. According to my iPhone, it is now 10:51 p.m. on Friday night, September 1st. And I'm going to go ahead and turn this on. And currently the battery is at a 99% state of charge. And so we're just going to go ahead and turn this fan on and let it run and see if it makes it through the night. I'm going to go to bed and we'll wake up tomorrow and see if it is still running. And I'm going to go ahead and as soon as I turn it on, let's see, I'll turn it on right now. And when I did that, well, it looks like the fan has started running, and it's kind of messing a little bit with this light we've got here. But we're going to go ahead and let it run just like that. It should be fine. And I'm going to go ahead and start the timer, and we'll just let that run. And when I wake up in the morning, we'll come in here and see if it's still going. Well, good night, and we'll catch up with you later. Well, here we are the next morning, and we're well into the morning. This fan has been running now for 10 hours, 52 minutes, 34 seconds, and it's 9:44 a.m. And you can see that it is still running just as fast as it was last night. And looking over at the battery unit, we're now at 63%. So we had no problem at all running the fan well through the night and well into the morning. So let's do another test tonight with some lights and see how well it works with those. So we've charged the battery bank back up to 100% capacity. And tonight we're gonna be running the two light bulbs, and we want to see if they can make it through the entire night on a charge. Now it did take a little bit longer than I thought it would take to charge the battery back up from where we left off after using the fan. I guess once it gets down to a certain amount of discharge, it does take a lot longer to charge it back up. I attempted to charge it up with the solar panel, but we were only able to make it about 4 or 5% higher than it left off. So I did have to plug it into AC power to bring it back up to 100%. So I'm thinking that once we discharge it so much, if we want to use a solar panel, we're probably going to have to use a couple solar panels. So I have another one on the way, and we'll try using 2 solar panels on it, and we'll see if we're able to charge with 2 different inputs at the same time. But for tonight, we'll run the light bulbs, and we'll see how well they do. And you can see how much light these 2 light bulbs give off. They do light up the majority of this dining room. I do have a small light on the table over here, but the rest of the light for this room is coming just from these 2 light bulbs here. Okay, here we are again the next morning, and I realized that last night I forgot to set the stopwatch on my phone and record the time. It was about 10:15 p.m. when I turned these lights on, and right now it is, according to my watch, looks like about 7:45 a.m. So just under 10 hours these lights have run. And it looks like running 2 lights does use more than the single fan, so we're down to 46% on the battery this morning. So we'll go ahead and get this charged up, and we'll try another little experiment later on today. Here you see that I have 2 of the solar panels now connected to the power bank. Fortunately, when you order these solar panels, they do come with not only the I'm not sure which of the input jacks this is, but they do come with an adapter. And the adapter switches it over to this other jack. So I guess one of these is a USB Type-C and the other is a USB micro. I'm assuming this is the Type-C. But with that adapter in place, you see I have it plugged onto this cable. I'm able to plug that one into one port while plugging the other one into the other port. And so even though there is slow charging with the solar panels, you can double up that voltage or the wattage that's coming in from the sunshine and hopefully decrease the charging time a little bit better. Let's go on and try a couple more experiments with these devices. Okay, so now we're going to see if we can run both light bulbs and the fan at the same time. So I do have the cords bundled up over here so they don't hang down into the fan area. So it did come on. We'll go ahead and turn on each of the light bulbs. And they are both on. And now to turn on the fan. And there we go. So we'll go ahead and let that run for a while and just see how it does. Okay, I'm going to try one more experiment with this power bank before calling it a wrap. What I've got going on now, I wanted to see if it's possible to have the solar panels connected and bring power in at the same time that I'm running the fan pulling power out. So it's drained right now and it says it's on 69%. And so it is an overcast day outside. It's a little bit cloudy. And I'm going to just have the two panels sitting next to my patio door to see if it's able to charge. And it does show that I have power coming in. I see a little LED indicator indicating that. But I'm going to go ahead and turn the fan on and just see if we're able to go in both directions at the same time. So powering the fan on now. And so far, I'm not seeing the fan spin. Let me play around with this a little bit and just try to figure out what's going on. But I'm hoping that we can get power going in both directions. Here, let me go ahead and move the two panels a little bit closer to the sunlight source. I don't know if that'll make any difference or not. Let me try flipping the switch on the fan again, and nothing there. I'm trying to, well, let's do this. Let me unplug the two solar panels first. And I see the fan. Okay, so the fan did start spinning now. So I'm going to go ahead and plug the solar panel back in. I see that right now it says out. So it is pulling power out of the battery for the fan. So let me go ahead and plug the solar panels back in now. And it does still say out, and the fan is still turning. And let me go ahead and plug the other solar panel back in again. And so it switched over to input, and as soon as I did the input, the fan did stop. So everything that I can tell, you cannot have power going in both directions at the same time. It's either charging up or pulling power out. You can't do both at the same time. So I'll go ahead and continue playing with this, and if I'm able to figure out a way to get it to do that, then I would like to be able to do that just for when I've got various things going on, say that I'm in a tent or in a canopy using the fan. I'd like to be able to run directly off of solar if possible. But I'll continue to play around with that, and I'll report back with another video with my findings. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video series and all the experimentation with the battery bank. And I will leave a link down below to my original video of when I put this battery pack together. And I'll also include links down below where you can pick up a battery pack like this, as well as the light bulbs and fan and solar panel accessories. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please share it with any friends or family members who may need or be interested in a device like this for themselves. Take care and enjoy the rest of your week. Bye-bye.